those eggs or laying them?
Laying them. Only I'm not having much luck this morning.
Perhaps that's because you're a rooster.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. What have you got on today?
Blouse, skirt, tights, shoes, bra, knickers. Chanel number 5.
I meant work.
Well, time for the presents, my dear.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know which one to open first. What do you think?
You know, your presents.
I'll open Stan and Julia's. Oh, look. Givenchy perfume. Oh, isn't that sweet of them? Smell, Paul. Oh, it's lovely. Well, now for yours. Interesting rattle. Oh, Paul, a camera. Oh, that's lovely.
Just a little something.
A little something. My goodness, it must have cost a bomb.
Token of my appreciation.
Oh.
Come here.
Oh, no.
Come
Not
on.
that. No, I can't have a photograph like this.
Never mind. Now, come on, keep still. You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, that's thoughtful of you.
There you are.
And more. Oh.
I can't say I see the joke.
Oh, come on, Paul. Where's your sense of humour? I didn't know my taste was so obvious.
Yes. Just wonder how Stan knew you liked Givenchy.
And Julia. It's from both of them, you know.
It was in his handwriting.
Oh, do I detect a note of jealousy?
Not at all.
Not just a little bit.
Well, maybe a little bit, perhaps. Just that I wanted my presents to be special.
Oh, and they are. Oh, it's lovely. You're very thoughtful. Thank you.
Happy birthday, darling. Many more of them.
Anyway, I can't marry you.
Why not?
Because you're too untidy. I'd find myself glued to the Hoover all day just clearing up after you. And that definitely doesn't appeal to me.
Well, what does appeal to you?
It's certainly not you sitting there in your vest and underpants. You look like a beached whale.
You didn't say that last night.
Saw you in a different light, didn't I?
And this morning?
I had my eyes closed.
Can't you ever be serious?
Well, I am serious now. Look, we get on, don't we? And I have moved in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're dead happy.
Yeah.
So, why do you want more?
It's not that I want more. It's just that I want to make what we've got more permanent.
But it is.
Oh, come on, Sam. I'm talking about marriage, forever and ever and all that.
Yes, but it's as good as marriage. I don't need a piece of paper with my name on it.
Well, I do.
But why?
Well, it's a logical step. We could marry and both live here.
I don't know if I want to. I've still got my little retreat to run back to when things get heavy. Psychological more than anything else. I don't want to feel trapped and hemmed in.
And getting married to me would make you feel like that.
I'd just rather not take that risk. Look, I'm not ruling out marriage for us, because in a way that'd be saying, I don't love you. And I do.
Do you, though?
Of course I do. It's just that I want to be sure.
Well, it's just that I've worked it all out.
But what is there to work out?
Well, finances for a start off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There'd be the mortgage. We'd have 2 incomes coming in instead of 1. And on top of all that, I'd be able to claim tax relief on you.
Well, thank you very much. And what about me being able to claim tax relief on you?
It doesn't work that way.
I'm sorry it does. There's no financial advantage your way.
You've got to admit it's a good idea, though.
Yeah. I've only known you 10 months.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
I don't know if I like you enough yet.
Well, that can work both ways, you know. There's plenty more fish in the sea.
Yeah, but it's against the law to marry a fish, isn't it?
Come here. Look, I don't care what you say. you and me are going to get married. Okay?
You proposing abduction, because that's against the law too, you know.
Well, it's your day today. What do you fancy doing?
Oh.
How about nipping into town to buy a nice dress?
Oh, no, you've spent enough on me already.
Nonsense, that's what it's for. You can't treat your wife to a new dress once a year, well.
We could go and sell the car, you did promise.
Well, I don't see why not. It doesn't seem much like a birthday present to me.
Oh, but it is, it really is.
Oh, I don't know, it's so difficult to say goodbye to the past. Anyway, no good sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves. Go on, you get yourself ready.
Well, I suppose we should get a good price for that car. After all, it's not a year old yet, is it? Anyway, I never did like the wretched thing.
Don't leave all that. I'll do them. Go on, off you go. Do you want a new car or not? Oh. Ha-ha.
Oh, that's dreadful, isn't it?
I think it's wonderful.
God, Damon, what are you doing here?
Got sent home.
What? You got sent home? Who by? More to the point, what for?
The nurse sent me home. I've got a note here if you don't believe me.
What's all this? Trembling and feeling weak? I hope you haven't been conning anybody, lad.
No, I haven't been conning anybody. And you couldn't con that nurse if you tried. She's about 60 and knows every trick in the book.
Yes, and so do I. Well, what is it then? Because you were all right this morning.
No, I wasn't. I threw up before I left.
Why didn't you tell me?
Dunno. And anyway, you wouldn't have believed me.
Oh, love, I'm not that bad. What is it then?
I just feel dead weird and sort of lightheaded.
Well, you haven't got a temperature. You haven't been sniffing glue, have you?
Oh, don't be daft. What would I want to do that for?
Well, I don't know, I just wondered.
It's hard to explain. It's as though I'm not here, if you know what I mean.
Do you want me to get Dr. Albert out?
No, I'm okay, honest.
What did the nurse say?
Well, she said I was constipated, but I'm not.
Are you sure, love? Because I can easily get the opening medicine out.
No, Mum. I'm fine, honest. I can't bear that opening medicine.
Well, neither can I, love, but it does your bowels a power of good.
You're making me feel worse.
I'll tell you what, should I make you a nice cup of coffee?
I don't mind.
I thought you had a meeting to go to.
I have, but I don't have to be there till 12:30. What are you doing today?
Well, I was thinking of looking for a van
What for?
to customise.
Not that again, Alan. I can't bear it.
Oh, come on, don't be so touchy.
I'm not being touchy, but if you want me to, I've got very long nails.
You still haven't given me an answer.
I have, but you refuse to hear it.
Well, you've given me an answer, but you haven't given me a really good reason.
I love us the way we are.
It's not easy, you know, not knowing where you stand with someone.
Well, don't try and pull that one on me. You know exactly where we stand. You always have.
That's just it. I haven't always known, and I don't know now. Honest, I don't.
Just give me time. It isn't too much to ask, is it? Well, is it?
I suppose not.
I've got everything I want.
Well, what about me and what I want?
Oh, you can be a proper emotional fascist when you want to be. Pass my coat.
Me, an emotional fascist? That's a laugh.
And if you don't stop bullying me, I'm going to find someone else.
Oh, yeah? Like who? Oh, what about that Damon Grant?
Yeah, he'll be a bit of all right in a few years' time. You better watch out. Ta-ra.
See ya.
one I like.
Hello, Queen. What have you been up to today?
What were you up to last night?
Well, I did try to tell you when I come in.
Bobby, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been sitting here waiting for you all night. Then you come home, drunk.
Who? Only had a few.
A few? Where? As a matter of fact, I wasn't interested in your reasons and excuses. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were supposed to have been going out at 8.
I had to go to a meeting, love. I'm sorry. But it just cropped up on the last minute. And our phone's on the blink, isn't it?
What was the meeting then? Alcoholics Anonymous?
I'm sorry, love. I tried to get away, honest. But it was important.
And I'm not.
Don't be daft, Sheila. Of course you are.
Well, there won't be any more meetings, will there, now that you've been made a foreman?
Why, I'll still be interested in the union, though. The staff section. Anyway, it should be a lot less hassle.
You just don't know what it's like being stuck in here all day, do you? Had Annabel Collins over, going on about the ratepayers meeting.
Did you go then?
Well, how could I? I was stuck in here all night, wasn't I, waiting for you to come home like the dope I am. So I'll clear home now.
I had to go to another meeting, didn't I? Only this time I finished a bit early.
Not like last night, then?
What can I say, love? Didn't plan it to go on so late, but once you're there, you can't just get up and walk out, can you?
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't take any notice of me.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it is. Oh, I don't mean to go on at you about it. I know you've got your own worries. But do you know what I worry about? I worry about what to give you all for your teas from the minute I get up.
Do you, love?
Yes, I do. And that's it. That's my day. It's pathetic, isn't it? I'm glad you've come home, love. Believe it or not, I actually get lonely in this place.
Come here, kid. Won't last forever, will it?
I hope not, love. Otherwise you'll find yourself married to a psychopath.
I see. It's like that, is it?
Yeah, it is. Hey, and don't be trying to get around me.
Oh, why?
Because I like it.
Aye, who's that?
It's our David home from school.
How come?
He had a note from the nurse.
What did it say?
It said he was trembling and feeling weak.
Well, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at him, trembling and feeling weak. You know what it is, don't you?
No. What?
Pining. I've never seen him look so downcast.
What, you don't think?
I do.
What, we're there?
It looks that way. Oh, I can't imagine our Damon, can you? Lovesick. Must be awful.
It is? Can't you remember what it was like?
No, I can't. Why, can you?
God, I'll never forget it.
Well, who was it then, this love of your life?
Nora Nolan.
What happened then?
Oh, she emigrated to Australia.
Oh, I see. I got you on the rebound then, did I?
I was only 12, wasn't I, kid?
Hey, I'm not Natty Nolan.
It's only a car, Paul.
It's a shame to see it go.
Well, we're not exactly on the poverty line. We can afford to get something fairly decent.
That's not the point. I just wonder where I'm going to go from here.
Well, it's not everyone who can go out and buy a brand new car. Itching to have a go in it. Oh, come on, cheer up. It's a loss to all of us, you know.
It's not a bad idea, you know, Bob.
A mobile shop around here? Just wouldn't work, Sheila.
Why not?
Well, it just wouldn't, would it? It's not like the old estate.
So what? People have still got to go to a shop, haven't they? There isn't a shop round here for miles.
I know, but what do you think the people around here would think about it?
I don't care. We need a shop.
Cost a bit of money as well, wouldn't it?
We could raise that between us, Matty Teresa and me.
That's a bit of a gamble, though, isn't it?
I don't think so. But don't be so negative about it. It could be an investment. They make a bomb, those mobiles, you know. Do you remember Max on the estate?
You can't compare there with round here, though, love. I mean, all these homes here are private.
So what? They've still got to eat, haven't they?
You're missing me point, Sheila.
Which is what?
Well, take Annabel Collins, for instance. She's just started this Ratepayers Association thing, hasn't she? She's not going to want to see you at a mobile shop parked up and not paying any rates on it, is she?
Well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I mean, it's only an idea. We'll just have to see what happens.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea, I don't.
So what's new?
Well, I just don't think you should get so worked up about it.
I am not getting worked up about it. I just don't think we should dismiss it, that's all.
Hey,
What?
I've got a little surprise for you, kid.
What's these?
Just feast your eyes on them, kid.
Wembley tickets? How did you manage to get these?
I won the draw on Matty's tickets. I know we've missed Liverpool, but we could still go down to Wembley. What do you say?
Thank you.
It sounds a bit complicated, doesn't it?
Oh, they're wonderful cars. And besides, they're British.
Well, that's not always a formula for success. Hey, I must say I like it. What do you think?
Well, I'm no expert, but...
Warning, low fuel.
apparently it's fuel injected. Believe it or not, that's controlled by a microchip. Of course, we'll get double the mileage we got out of the Rover. All in all, I think we'll make about 4,000 on the exchange.
Hey, that's not bad, is it? You know, I really do like the feel of it.
Good. Because you'll be using it as much as me. It's for both of us, you know.
And later on, the children could use it, couldn't they?
Let's take one step at a time.
Remember the old Zodiac we had when we first married?
That was a monstrosity of a car.
Oh, it wasn't. I loved it. Did all our courting in it, remember?
How could I forget? Couldn't get up to much in this.
We didn't in the Zodiac.
Oh, well, you wouldn't let me.
I fancy a weekend in London. Not so sure about Wembley.
Well, I'll sell the tickets, and we'll go down for a bit of a break. A sort of a second honeymoon.
Second honeymoon? We didn't even have a first.
Come on, Sheila, yes we did.
What? A week in the Robin Hood camp in Rill. Oh, do you remember that place?
Could I ever forget it?
Rain from the minute we got there till the minute we left.
It's always the same, though, isn't it? Do you fancy it, then?
Fancy what?
A weekend in London.
How come?
Because I've got 2 tickets for the cup final at Wembley.
Oh, kiss them.
Get lost. I'm going to flog them. I'm taking your mother for a dirty weekend on the proceeds.
Oh, come on, Dad, let's have them.
I thought you were supposed to be sick.
Oh, I'm all right now.
That was a speedy recovery.
Don't you think she's a bit old for you?
Who?
Here next door. Samantha.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, don't you go breaking her heart. Bit of a Casanova, this fella on the sly, you know.
Oh, I know he is, love. First Elsa, then Samantha.
Well, I can't help it if women find my good looks, charm and personality irresistible, can I? Must take after you, Dad. So can I have them tickets, then?
No, me and your mother are going for a bit of a break.
Yeah, but you won't be going to Wembley, will you? Oh, come on, let's have them.
I would, really, but just look at it this way. While we're away, you can have the run of the house with your little harem.
Hey, don't go putting ideas in his head. And if we do go, no messing about in this place, Damon.
But I can have a few mates round, can't I?
By a few mates, I suppose you mean Duxie and Gizmo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say no, because he'll only do it behind my back.
Oh, Duxie and Gizmo are all right, Mum.
Well, you've been warned. Now, go and make us a fresh brew.
OK.
He's not a bad lad, is he?
He has his moments. I suppose we could have done worse. Do you know, love, I think it'll do us good to get away for a bit, don't you?
I do, yeah. So is it a date, then?
I think so. Yeah.
You should have heard her before, giving me a bad time.
What about?
Oh, a ratepayers association. Christ, I've only been here a month. I don't want to get caught up with her. She whiplashed me.
Yes, she probably means well.
Well, she can mean what she likes, but she's not taking her frustrations out on me. Just look at them. A typical, everyday, multi-purpose nuclear family.
Well, that's what you want to turn us into.
Don't be daft. We're nothing like that.
No, not now. But they probably started out like us at first, hung with their bright ideas and plans for the future. I don't want it, you know. Not what they've got.
Well, neither do I.
They're coming.
Shh, be quiet.
Surprise.
Happy birthday to you. God, I didn't expect this.
Dad knew, didn't you, Dad?
Oh, you
playing. So why you kept me out all day? Come on, Mum, play them out.
I don't think I've got enough puff.
Oh, come on.
And there's more to come.
Oh, that is lovely. Oh, here you are, Mum. Oh, thank you. This is exciting. Oh. No, this is the real present. Oh, thank you. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, it's lovely colour.
Oh, good.
Oh,
And the hat.
the 50s. That's what it reminds me of, remember?
Oh,
Hey! And the glasses? Oh,
Oh,
now
right
they're
down.
marvellous. How do I look? The hat should be a little further down. Whoops! Hey. Oh,
Well, you will wear it, won't you?
well, I don't know. You know what your father's like. You know what he'll say.
on.
Might just be the look that turns him on. Oh, not Diamante.
Very funny.
Champagne. Oh, I say, this is true Santrop style.
No expense spared.
I can
Now.
see that.
Shouldn't be giving this to you two, but special occasion.
Oh.
There you are. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
thank you.
darling.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Thank you. Oh, this is lovely.
Now then.
Oh, yes, come on.
Come on, smile, please. Yeah. Yeah. Record of a really happy occasion.
Oh.